your eyewitness weather forecast.
It is going to get cold tonight as we get ready to welcome in winter, the solstice at a moment in time, 10:27. And it's going to feel like winter tomorrow morning. And we're already seeing temperatures really start to drop. We had beautiful day today, 24. Winds will be light. And as we take a look at temperatures tonight, dropping into the 20s already here across the Mohawk Valley, Rome, down to Little Falls at 27, 26 in Cooperstown. And up north, temperatures already fallen into the teens. So single digits to near and below zero up north. For us locally, I think we're going to average around 10, 11, 12 degrees with single digits to near zero in the coldest countryside. And the reason being is we've had high pressure kind of feeding in that northerly component to the wind. So notice where all the clouds are tonight. They are off to the west, so dry air in place, and with clear sky and light wind, that's a magic formula for temperatures to really drop. And it should be another beautiful day tomorrow with high pressure still kind of holding on. So a lot of sunshine expected. There will be a few high, thin clouds developing as we get into the afternoon. Then we turn our attention to this warm front that will be arriving on Saturday. And you can see along this front, there will be a few spotty light rain showers, which may end up mixing with some minor wet snow showers over higher elevations on Saturday, but it's not going to be that big of a deal. So we get ready to go into winter officially at 10:27. So today, the shortest daylight of the year. And you should have been able to notice it because you've been able to see it today. If you were outside at high noon, look how long your shadow was because of the arc across the sky being lower. So yeah, the sun at this point, or I should say the North Pole at this point, is tilted the farthest away. So that happens this evening. But where is all the snow? Well, not much here, and what little we have we're losing. Out into the Rocky Mountains, you got to go up to Alaska, where we've had record snow in Anchorage. We've had over 70 inches of snow already this season with the cold air on the other side of the planet, Siberia, China, Russia, and I don't see any signs of that changing for the rest of this year. Here's your forecast on Christmas Day. Partly sunny. Hi, Santa. You're probably going to give me some coal because, well, we have no snow. Temperature up near 50 degrees. And this is it for the rest of the year. I think temperatures are going to average above the average right through New Year's Eve. But just be patient because January is going to be a totally different ball game. Tonight, clear, cold, single digits into the countryside, and then tomorrow, nice day for late December. A lot of sunshine, high temperature, 37 degrees. Here's your 7-day forecast. So again, that weak weather system Saturday, some spotty rain showers or wet flurries near 40. Could be a leftover lingering sprinkle or shower Sunday morning. And then a lot of clouds for the afternoon, but no problems for Christmas Eve and midnight mass. Christmas Day near 50, and it's still mild but rainy as we go into mid next week.
All right. Hi, Santa.
Yeah,
I love your
waving,
graphics.
Waving at you.
Yeah, so cute. And your tie.
Yeah, my Christmas doggos.
Yep.
It's green, so it kind of was a little funky at the wall, but
it's okay. It's worth it for the Christmas dogs.
Why not?
All right, thanks, Craig. Still to come on Eyewitness News. With the holidays just...
Your eyewitness weather forecast.
All right, so after the big Fox show, if you have to let like Fido out or something, look skyward and you will see the waxing gibbous moon before it sets just after midnight. This photo coming from our very own Landon Crabb, who's back there punching the buttons right now. Christmas came early for Lando. He's got a new lens on the camera, and he captured this picture of the waxing gibbous moon heading toward full moon, which will be after Christmas on the 26th. Probably not going to see it, though, because it's probably going to be raining by then. It's a clear sky right now, and that means temperatures will sail down into the teens, and they're already doing so. 19 at the top of the hour. with a light wind. As we check in with the other temperatures around the region, you can see falling into the teens into Herkimer County. Marcy is at 19, downtown as well, 16 already in Paris, 18, Richfield Springs to Hartwick, 20 right now in Milford. Worcester checking in at 18. And look at Blue Mountain Lake in the heart of the Adirondacks, 10, a perfect 10 tonight, 12 at Long Lake, and it is 13 in Old Forge. All right, so here's a look at satellite Doppler radar loops combined. So high pressure off to the north has been providing that kind of northerly component to the wind today. That's dry air at all levels. That's why it was sunny today, and well, we still have a good deal of clear sky out there tonight. So watch this area, low pressure to the west, a little warm front attached to it. That will arrive Saturday. So tomorrow we should have another day with a good deal of sunshine as that high holds on. Then we get into Saturday, it will turn cloudy, and there's going to be some very light rain showers, maybe some higher elevation wet flurries developing Saturday. It's not going to add up all that much as we begin winter here in just a few short minutes at 10:27. Winter solstice occurs, which means the North Pole is tilted farthest from the sun. So here's what to expect in terms of the snow. This is a look at what's on the ground right now. Notice not much. And what we have here, we're losing. You have to go out west into the Rockies and then up into the land of the Caribou. That's where you have the snow on the ground. By the way, Anchorage, Alaska, there's a great song by Michelle Schacht called Anchorage, Anchored Out in Anchorage. It's kind of obscure, but check it out. Over 70 inches of snow so far. This record snow for Alaska, Anchorage, the Aleutian Islands. All the cold air is bottled up on the other side of the planet. So Siberia, over towards Russia. And you know that big, scary polar vortex that you hear about when you watch the national news and they scare the pants out of you and say the polar vortex is coming? It's wound up pretty tight, and technically it's the circumpolar vortex. But anyway, the cold air is locked up there, and it's not making its way south anytime soon. Case in point, Christmas, upper 40s to near 50, so it'll be merry and mild. And the rest of the year, for that matter, cold air locked way up at the pole, and we are going to be on the mild side of things here as we go, really into the rest of the year. But by January, I think we will see kind of a reversal of this pattern. So tonight, we're going to sail down into the teens, single digits in the countryside. As we go into the day tomorrow, a nice late December day. A lot of sunshine expected once again, some high thin clouds, high of 37. 7-day forecast, more clouds Saturday, some spotty sprinkles or wet flurries around on Saturday. 40, and then we get into Sunday morning. There might be a leftover sprinkle or rain shower, then cloudy for the afternoon, maybe some breaks of sun late in the day, 42. Mild, Christmas Day, 50, and then rainy weather by the time we get into mid next week. But really nice to see the sun. Tomorrow is going to be a great day, and guess who's off?
You. I'm going to miss you.
Yes.
I'm going to be alone in the studio.
I hope you all have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah. I'm going to miss you and your doggo time.
Your little dog,
tomorrow.
Christmas dog time.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Craig. Still to come on Eyewitness News for the Utica County.
Your Eyewitness Weather forecast.
All right, happy solstice to you. We are officially into winter now. Shortest daylight, longest night. And we are in the midst of that right now, and you see a waxing gibbous moon. And this will be setting here in probably 2 hours. So you still have a chance to go out and catch the view of it as it heads toward new moon, which will be after Christmas. Actually, make that full moon after Christmas. But we're not going to see it, unfortunately, because by that time it'll be cloudy and it'll be raining. It is a empty sky, just like Bruce Springsteen saying right now. So clear, cold tonight, temperature 19, and and we're going to see this number continue to drop. We're at 19 at Griffiths and Rome, out to Turning Stone at 18, 15 right now in Paris. Down to the south, Cooperstown is at 19, to the Table Rock, Zoniana 18, as well as in Edmiston, Canajoharie is at 19, and up into the Adirondacks. Already down to the single digits at Blue Mountain Lake at 9. It's 12 right now in Old Forge, and a pair of 11s, Long Lake to Indian Lake, with a clear sky and light winds. So we had a cold front move in today, actually last night, but it oriented the winds in a northerly fashion. So that has allowed drier air to come in, and that's what's with us tonight. You can see all the clouds stretching out to the west. We have a good deal of clear sky here right now. As we head into the day Friday, I still expect that high pressure to be in charge, so that should mean more sunshine, bright sunshine through the course of the day Friday. Then we get into Saturday. We're going to watch this little ripple of low pressure along that front approach. There might be a few sprinkles, maybe a few wet flurries in the higher elevations Saturday, but that would be about the extent of it. So I mentioned that the winter solstice occurred 10/27, and that means that the North Pole tilted away from the sun now, and the arc of the sun is low on the horizon. So if you were outside at high noon, you cast that shadow. It looked pretty big because the sun is only about 25 degrees up the horizon this time of year. Lack of snow, what little we have now is going away. Out in the Rockies, snow covered, and then up here into Anchorage and the Aleutian Islands, that's where we've had record snow this season so far. Over 70 inches, all the cold air trapped way up at the pole. The polar vortex that we talk about, you may have heard of that guy, spun and wound up really tight, so it doesn't allow that cold air to make it south. Case in point, look at Christmas. A high in the upper 40s to near 50, and really right through the end of the year, 22nd, or 20, that should say 26th. Anyway, the bottom line here is it's going to be mild as we head through the rest of the year. Tonight, it is cold, with single digits likely in the countryside by morning. Tomorrow, sunshine, nice day for December, for late December, to high of 37. Spotty showers, some wet flurries Saturday, of little consequence. So travel looks fine this weekend. Christmas Eve, kind of cloudy, but maybe we'll get some breaks in the clouds late in the day, and then nifty 50 for Christmas, and some wet weather and still mild into next week. Also, Shelby, now that the solstice is here, that means we will start to gain daylight again.
Yay! I love that.
Get excited.
I also liked your nifty 50.
There you go.
You always come up with the best sayings, Craig. All right, thanks. Later tonight, with the holidays just days away, millions of Americans will be taking to the roads. Skylar